So, if you clicked on this video, either your mods don't work or you suck at modding. But your mods probably don't work, so watch this video. So, first thing I want to say is if you don't know how to use meta, you're in the wrong spot. If your character did not show up in the game, you need to go watch the other two videos first before you watch this one, because this is only for people who's got the character in, they follow the directions, and they don't know why the game keeps crashing. So the first videos you need to watch is Zespi's video, is how to add a superstar in game, and then you need to watch Benny's video to how to install wrestlers with meta. Basically, he's going to show you how to create the custom meta files that the Sarah Logan mod already has in Zespi's video. So watch these two videos first before you come to this one, because if you don't know how to use meta, this is not going to help you. So you already know how to use meta. You got the character in the game, but when you hit start to play, it doesn't work. It crashes. So first thing you need to understand is there are three types of mods, and I'm going to show you. I guess there's two. No, there's three. There's three types of mods. So you would get a mod where it doesn't literally have a slot. So basically, this Big Show mod is 11002, which is an empty slot. It doesn't replace a character, so he will include all the files that you need to get this mod to work. And then there are other mods like JTG, which if you go in, you see here that he's replacing Fandango, right? Now, and there's another one, the Fiend here. I guess this is kind of the same thing. The only thing I would say about the JTG mod is he include all the stuff in this one to replace Fandango, and I didn't have any issues other than like his eyelashes, which not a big deal. Like the game still worked. Like Joe mashups, he's kind of. This one is replacing, the Fiend is replacing Commander AZ, and a lot of your mods are probably going to have problems from Joe mashups, which is not a knock off him. His mods are great. It's just that something they forget to mention when you download these mods and they replace a superstar, and you don't want it to replace a superstar, you just want to put it in an empty slot, is that it doesn't include all the base models. As you notice here, there's only one base model here, because this is supposed to replace 984 Commander Azil. Now, if you go to my meta, you'll see that I didn't replace him. I added the Fiend to his own slot. Which one he is? I don't remember what slot he is. Alright, right here. The Fiend is his own slot, 864. So he didn't replace anybody, and as you can see, he's in my game. So what you need to do is, what they don't mention is, you need to go into Cake Tools and you need to pretty much export the files that you don't have. Because what's happening is, this Fandango, this Fiend is supposed to replace the stuff that Fandango already has, but that, as you saw, that mod didn't include the stuff that Fandango had, especially if you want to put it on a new character. So what you're going to do is go to your bake files. I don't remember which one he was in. I think 2. So I'm gonna go to 2 to see if basically you just want to go to 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, and 0, 0, 2. Go to your characters, find the character that you're replacing. So I'm looking for 984 in my Cake tool. So I'm going in here. Like I said, if you don't know how to mod, this is gonna be so foreign to you. So go watch those first videos first. If you're having troubles, you probably are gonna have troubles. Watch this video, because this is what's the issue that I literally spent 4 days trying to figure out. Go to big file 1. So pretty much you just gotta find where the character is located. So I'm in big file 001, and Commander Azil is right here. So now I go into it. Now look, I go in my base models. Look, I'm in this base model for the Fiend. He only has one base model there. Now I go into the base model here, and Commander Azil, whatever his name is. Notice how I go in here, my base model, he has 3 files, and I was only given 1 file. Meaning, if you put this on an empty slot like I did, 864 Fiend, he will not load because he's missing base files. You get me? He's not gonna load up because he's missing his base file. So what you need to do is go to whoever the character you're replacing. If you're not replacing and you're making a new slot for meta, you need to go into the Cake tools, find the character, match up the things. As you see here, he only has 1 base model, and if I go to textures, there's 6 in here, and I have 5, which is good. And the thing I'm missing is my eyelash. So when I loaded up this Fiend in the game, his eyelashes were white because he was missing his eyelash. So what I did is just exported this eyelash into the thing. But now for the base model, all you need to do is pretty much just go back, like I was saying before, in here, export the base models that you're missing, export it to the folder. Which one am I missing? MTLS and CTG. So I'm missing MTS and CTG. So what you're gonna do is double click on it, export, go to the base model, save it. File has been exported. Bam. Now I got that. Basically, you're gonna do the same thing for the third one, and then you can go back to following the tutorial that Benny has to create the meta files, and then you can just follow that and just put the character in the game. Now to show you everything works, we're gonna start match here. Alright, CC, everything's loaded. I named him Jack Trice because I couldn't get JTG in the game, which, whatever, man, it's close enough. I don't care. As long as he's in the game, that's all that matters. As you can see, yes, sir. As you can see, it is now working. Well, he's not out yet, but I gave him Damien, the Fiend. He has his motion, so it's all good. It's gonna take a minute, but basically, you walk in, and he's there, in the flesh, looking nice. Yes, sir. Look at that model, yo. Look at that model. Joe Mashup makes some good mods, man. That's what I was gonna say. He makes good mods. It's just that no one mentioned that you need to replace or add to the base model or the textures that you're missing to make these mods work, because I'm not replacing any characters in my game. I'm adding into a new empty slot. I hope that makes sense. And if that doesn't make sense, it's because you haven't spent time in meta to understand like what's actually going on. All right, let's get that. Now we can watch GTG. I gave him Angelo Dawkins. Dang, he looks good. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I forgot to change the the music because I had to import it again. But bam, JTG's in the game, baby. No Fandango. Hopefully his eyes are good because I'm supposed to add the eyelashes. I don't know if I did. Yep, I added the eyelashes, I think. I can't tell.
And putting his proteges in a position to succeed. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now.
I'm the
this
eater
fight
of worlds.
is pumping him up.
Wonderful.
I just wanted to do that wonderful. All right. So, in conclusion, if you're going to get a mod that replaces someone and you don't want to replace it, all you have to do is remember, go to Cake Tools and export the models, the base model that you're missing. It's most likely going to be the base model because all you're really doing is it already comes with its own default attire, so you wouldn't need that. So basically, you're either missing something in the base model or a piece of the texture. Yeah, I hope that helps, and have fun modding. And also too, for the people who are like scared to use meta and like don't want to mess with the save files, here's my thought process. 2K online server is going to shut down one day, and all the community creations you're not gonna be able to access anyway. So what my whole thing is, like, I'd rather have my stuff on meta now, so when 2K22 shuts down, I still have all my mods and I can literally put as many mods as I want in the game. As you can see here, like, there's all these empty slots I can put mods in, so I'd rather just do that instead of worrying about. And plus the creation suite, you're gonna be running into like, and what do you call it, like the logos and maxed out, and I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather have it in game. It's really easy once you nail down like what actually is going on, and I'm not gonna do it more here. If you guys need more explaining, I'll do a follow-up video, but I think this is good enough. So basically, the only thing that's wrong with your mods is you're missing base models, and that's why your game is crashing, because it's in the game. If it's not in the game, you messed up somewhere. So go watch those 2 videos and follow them like to the T to figure out where you went wrong. That's all I got. Subscribe. We out.